Before I ask my next speaker to come up, I understand somewhere milling around the crowd is one of our favorite elected officials, Bob Hedland. Is he here? Bob Hedland, put your hand up, come up to the stage. I understand he's got a report for us on what happened just now at the State House. Bob Hedland.
Thank you. We're on a quick break from Senate deliberations on the $500 million tax increase that you're all here to talk about. Your timing is quite precipitous, is it? We're right around Tax Freedom Day. Is it today? Is that the 18th? I mean, if we factor in printing press money and federal taxes, it's probably December 31st, I know. But your timing is very fortuitous. I would encourage everybody, when you're done, we're probably still going to be in session when this ends at 3, or if you want to take a little break. I needed to take a break and get out of that stale air and see what some working people and taxpayers look like, because the only people I'm seeing right now wandering the halls of the State House are people that are asking not to oppose the tax measure that's before us, but to up it. So get up there and have your voice be heard after this. They won't know what to do with you today if this whole throng goes up here today, because we don't see working normal people that often up there. Real quick, as I said, we've had just deliberation on a few amendments. The last amendment we had a roll call vote on prior to the lunch break was to decouple the perpetual gas tax, and it went down, I think, on straight party lines. We only had three no votes against that. And what's going to happen today when the dust settles at the end of the day, if you take a look at the roll call votes that happened in the Senate and previously what happened in the House, there are a lot of issues there for people to run on. And I would encourage anyone that's energized from today, we need candidates who are going to speak up for the taxpayer, who are pro-taxpayer, pro-working people. And I know we're all disillusioned about the election results last year. And I will tell you that the good news is, the bad news is, we didn't win some seats we should have won. The good news is, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle up there, I believe, have been lulled into a false sense of security. And what I'm seeing is they feel as though they can vote on any issue now with impunity and that they will never lose their seat. Now, I know the recent special election where we picked up a seat in the House with Leah Cole, a great friend of the taxpayers, I know she will be. We've proven that theory wrong, so we need to build on that. I thank you all for coming out here. We've got a whole series of amendments that we're debating to try to defeat this thing. My crystal ball's not that cloudy at the moment. It looks like we're going to lose on all of these. But if you go up into the gallery in the Senate and listen to some of the rhetoric and listen to the debate from some of the folks up there, not all of us, but some of them, you'll think you tripped and had Dorothy's red shoes on or something and landed in the Wizard of Oz. It is unbelievable right now, and I've been up here a long time. Hopefully there's no folks here that like term limits, because I've exceeded my term limits by many, many years. But there has never been, in the time I've been in office, a greater disconnect between what goes on out here in the real world and taxpayers who are being nickel and dimed at every level of state government, whether it's local government, state government, federal government, the Fed with fake printing press money, and what goes on inside that building where they think you got an endless bottom of money and resources in your back pocket and your wallet. The disconnect has never been greater. And we need to hear from you and bring some sense of reality to that building. Thanks for letting me cut in. I don't know whose time I took or pushed back, but I greatly appreciate the opportunity to get out on a Saturday in the spring and get a little fresh air. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob Hedland, a very good friend of the Tea Party, I'll tell you that. He takes a lot of malarkey up on the State House because of it. It's not easy being a conservative in Massachusetts, as all of you know.